I've been sick for about a year and a half now. I haven't been able to get out of bed. Before I was sick, I would get up every day at 5:30 a.m., go work out, do a spin class, sometimes work out for 2 hours. I worked for a Big Four accounting firm. I'd be in the office by 8. I'd sometimes stay till 10. I'd also go out Friday and Saturday nights. I was just like an energy ball. And then a year and a half ago when I got sick, it's like I physically couldn't get out of bed. But my daily life now consists of appointments. I go get lymphatic therapy, I go get colonics, I use a rec machine at home, I use infrared sauna, aqua chi. It's mostly all about appointments and getting better. And I'm on medical leave from work right now. I'm just hoping that BX solves some of these problems. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, waiting for a cure, waiting to feel better, and it never came until the BX protocol. And now it's so easy for me to have hope and to know that to my core that I'm going to get better because I'm experiencing changes as we speak. I've only been on the BX protocol for a short amount of time, and I already can tell my health is shifting in a positive direction. My symptoms were very diverse, and they included extreme fatigue. As a college athlete, I used to work out 2 hours a day every day, and I remember trying to get on the treadmill and I ran half a lap and had to quit. My cognitive ability was extremely bad as well. I couldn't do simple math. Holding a conversation with my parents was difficult. Going to work and taking instructions from the bosses, I would just space out. It was horrible. We had numerous doctors tell me I was crazy and that I was just depressed, and they tried to put me on more drugs, and I was very fortunate that my parents knew something was fundamentally wrong with me. We've had a crazy journey in the last 2 years. I've had to postpone taking my CPA test because my brain fog was so bad. I watched myself on my camera car back up into another car, and my reflexes were just so horrible I couldn't think. Doing simple math was super hard for me too, and even holding conversations was very difficult. I couldn't do simple things such as laundry. Cooking for myself was very difficult, and it got so severe that my parents actually had to drive me around everywhere for about 6 months. So basically, I also had to move back home with my parents. So I left my apartment as it was, and I couldn't even pack stuff. We just left everything, and my lifestyle drastically changed. I was completely dependent on my parents. As I looked at the people's lives around me, I realized my life was extremely different. Like I was looking through a glass almost. My peers were going out every Friday and Saturday night, and I used to be able to do that, and they were able to function and go to work. I was looking at my parents who would travel all over, and I used to travel probably every couple weeks as well, and just the thought of getting on a plane seemed overwhelming. For the last 2 years, I feel like I've been in a dark cloud, and I feel like I'm finally emerging out of this cloud, and my skills are starting to come back. I'm becoming more inquisitive, my cognition has greatly improved, my endurance has improved, I'm starting to work out again. And my sleep has greatly improved. I used to sleep 16 hours a day, but I wouldn't feel rested, and now I'm sleeping about 8 to 9 hours, and I feel like I'm getting deep sleep. I wake up with energy. I feel like everyone we've met has been like, give me 3 months and you'll feel better. And then when those 3 months would come, I'd be like, I don't feel any different. And so going through that, I would say several times, it really deterred me. And by the 5th time someone promised that, I just didn't have any more energy to give them 3 months. I wanted an answer, and no one could give me an answer.
Since I was here last, lots of things have improved. I'm starting to have more energy, I'm sleeping less, I'm probably sleeping 10 hours a day now, as opposed to before I was sleeping about 12 to 13. I'm doing little stuff like washing my dishes, doing the laundry, and I think overall my whole demeanor has just changed. I have more energy, and everyone says I look better too. When I first started BX, I was super swollen. I looked 50 pounds heavier than I actually was. Today my swelling has gone down dramatically. I'm starting to look better, and I'm starting to actually lose weight and get back to my old self. Before I started BX, I was actually living at home with my parents. I couldn't drive, they had to drive me everywhere. I was sleeping 13 hours a day. I couldn't do simple stuff like laundry. I just had a super hard time. Even walking down the street was exhausting. Today, I'm doing so much better. I have energy to do little stuff. I go do my own errands. I'm living on my own in my own apartment. I can keep it clean, and I'm starting to work out on a regular basis, which is huge. Before taking BX, I wasn't active at all. Today, I'm taking golf lessons, I'm wakeboarding, I'm wake surfing, I'm going for runs, and I'm doing spin classes and yoga classes. I even had enough energy to travel to Europe. I was in Europe for 2 weeks with my family, and I would say I acted like a normal person. I had normal jet lag, I wasn't sleeping crazy hours, and I was able to walk around all day seeing ruins, and I had tons of energy, which is super exciting because I love to travel. This has been a challenging journey, and the BX is bringing this journey to an end, and I'm so grateful that I'm getting my life back.